Hi friends! I thought it would be fun to draw a picture of our moms today for a small Mother's Day gift. My favorite part about this directed draw is a lot of it is going to be unique to you. I am going to be showing you how to do the outline, but you are going to have to do the hair, eyes, and shirt that match your mom the best all on your own. Let's get started. All right, my friends. So today we are going to be drawing our picture of our moms for Mother's Day. So what you need, remember, is you're going to need your piece of paper. See how mine is vertical? That means it's up and down. It is not horizontal, side to side, because we might run out of room when we're drawing our mom, because we're drawing our mom as a portrait, which means we're going to be kind of close up to her face when we're drawing her face. Okay, so we're going to have our paper up and down. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to write "I love you, Mom" at the top of our paper. And I always tell my class that it's okay to be making mistakes and that art is special because it is not perfect. And so whenever I have my class draw directed drawings, I make them use a marker. And so just like my kiddos, I am going to be using a marker today too, because you know what? Even if I make a mistake, it is okay. So the first thing we're going to do is, if you have a pencil, that's fine as well, but you're going to come up to the very top of your paper and we are going to write the word I, and it's going to be an uppercase I. So I, and then I put a finger space for little kids. It's 2 finger spaces. For Miss Millianson, because she has bigger fingers, it's only 1 finger space. But we're going to do I, and then we're going to write the word love. Oh, Love. I love. Then you're going to put another finger space in here, and we're going to write the word you. And we know how to spell you. Y-O-U, Y-O-U, you. I love you. And then our last word is mom. So I'm going to put another finger space here to make sure that I can tell that it's not just one long word, but that I have right now 1, 2, 3 separate words. I love you, mom. Ah. And then I love my mom a lot, and it makes me really excited to tell her that I love her. So instead of adding a period, like I would normally do at the end of my sentence, I'm going to write an exclamation mark. So that is just a line and then a little dot underneath that's not touching it. I love you, Mom. As soon as you are done with writing that sentence, we're going to come down and we're going to start making the face of our moms. Now, some of our moms have round faces. Some of our moms have really skinny, thin faces. So some of them look more like a circle and some of them might look like an oval. So you're going to try and think about if your mom has a thin face or if she has a rounder face. And then you're going to try and draw this next shape according to that. So if my mom had a really round face and I want to draw a U shape, I might make my U shape wider. But if my mom has a really skinny face, I'm going to make the U shape more narrow. So my mom actually does have a thinner face. I like to think of her face as an oval shape. And so I'm going to make a U next. And I'm going to make it kind of smaller. It's okay if it's not perfect, because remember, we're just artists and artists make mistakes. And that is an okay thing to happen. So now I have my U shape. I hope that you also have your U shape. on your paper with your pencil or your pen or your marker, whatever you're using. The next thing you're going to do is you are going to draw the letter C forwards and backwards because we are going to be making some ears. So I'm going to start right at the tippy top of this side of my U, and I'm going to make a C shape. Boop. And then I'm going to do the other side. This is like a backwards C. Boop. And now I have 2 ears on my face. The next thing I'm going to do is I am going to add some eyes. So kind of like right across from where the ears are, I'm just going to make 1 circle, 2 circles. And I'm going to leave the rest. I'm going to leave them empty for right now. We're going to add more to them later, but for right now, we're just going to leave them empty. The next part is going to be the nose, and the nose is in between the eyes, but just a little bit farther down. So I'm going to come down a little bit, and I am going to make kind of like a curved L shape or a C shape. Mine is going to come down like an L, and then I'm going to make a little C. So down straight like a lowercase L and make a C that's connected to it. Good job. The last part of our face that we're going to add for right now is going to be the smile because we love our mom smile so much. So I'm just going to make my smiley face, and I'm going to add these little parts right here, these little offshoots from the smile, kind of like where her cheeks would be. Okay, so now we have a good part of our face of our mom because all of our moms have eyes and noses and mouths, right? So next it's going to be the neck. And my neck is going to just come right down under the chin like that. 2 parallel lines that won't touch. And then I'm going to add some shoulders that come off from our neck. So it's going to come out and curve down, out and curve down. And I went all the way to the bottom of my paper because I'm using up my whole entire paper for this. Then I'm going to have you come in, let's see, about 2 or 3 fingers in from your outside line by the arm. And you're going to add another line that comes down. And you're going to do that on both sides. Because these are my mom's arms. And then this part is her body. Great job. The next thing I want you to decide is, does your mom have a shirt that has a V in the front, a V shape? Or does your mom have a curved part of her shirt? So for mine, I'm just going to do a curve. So it just looks like that. If you want to do the V, you're just going to come straight down and make that V shape and touch each corner where your neck and your shoulders meet. Great job. So this next part is when you get to be really unique. And I'm going to show you a picture of one I already drew of my mom. Okay. And when I thought of my mom, I thought, oh, my mom has blonde brown hair because she dyes her hair. And she wears it down almost all the time. And it's kind of long. And so I drew my hair kind of long on here. And I made it brown and I made it blonde on the inside. Okay. I also thought about my mom's eyes, and I said, oh, my mom's eyes are green, so I'm going to color that part green. And one of my mom's favorite colors is purple. And it's hard to tell in this camera because this camera makes it look pink, but this is actually a purple color that I used for her shirt. So what we're going to do is I am going to take you to my whiteboard, and I'm going to show you how to draw different hairstyles for your mom. So get ready because that's what's coming next. Hi friends. Okay, as you can see, I have come over to my whiteboard and I have drawn 3 different types of faces here for you to look at. See, this one is a little bit bigger and we've got some narrower faces. So you got to choose and yours could look any way and it's not silly. It's just your art and it's how you drew it and that is totally fine. Okay. So the next thing I want you to think about is your mom's hair. Does your mom like to wear her hair up like Miss Melanson all the time? Because if your mom likes to wear her hair up all the time, what you're going to do is oh, you know what I forgot on these? That was so silly. I forgot to draw the ears. Let me draw the ears really fast. Boop. How silly of me. I knew something was missing. And then, that's so silly. Anyway, so if your mom likes to wear her hair up all the time, like Miss Melanson, then you're going to come up from the ears and you're just going to go all the way across like a rainbow shape. Okay, so now I have finished drawing the head. Then you need to add hair. So you're going to take your marker or your pencil, whatever you're using, and you are going to go like this. And you're just going to go zigzag, 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 all the way across from one side of the head to the other. And I stop right where my ears are. Then you got to think, does my mom like to wear her hair in a bun? Or does my mom like to wear her hair in a ponytail? And if she likes to wear her hair in a bun, then you know what to do. You're just going to make swirls in a circle. And you're going to make the bun right on top. That part's simple. But if your mom likes to wear her hair in a ponytail, there are a few different choices for you. But we're just going to talk about a top ponytail. So if your mom likes to wear her hair in a ponytail, you're going to make just a little circle at the top. This is like where she has her scrunchie. And then from that circle, you're going to come up and you're going to make these lines that come off for a ponytail. And the hair can be kind of short or it can be long. If your mom's hair is long, it's going to fall farther down the ponytail. Okay? And then you have a ponytail right on your mom's head. Perfect. Okay? The other thought is, does my mom wear her hair down all the time? And if your mom wears her hair down all the time, just like my mom does, you have to think about, well, is my mom's hair long or short or right in the middle, like maybe right at the shoulders? If your mom's hair gets worn down all the time, then what we're going to do is we are going to still finish off drawing our head, just like that, with our rainbow shape. And then you can take your marker and make a line that goes straight down. Not all the way, but just a little bit. That's for the part that goes in your hair when you wear your hair down, because it gets parted in the middle normally, or maybe even a little bit to the side, and that's okay. Then I want you to take your marker or your pencil and go swoosh to one side to the ear spot and swoosh to the other side to the ear spot. So that's for the hair that's like on top of her head. But then we also have to have the hair fall down. So what you're going to do is you're going to start right here at the middle where that line was. See that line right there? You're going to start and you're going to come up a little bit and over. And then you're going to do it again on the other side. Up and over. Okay? Then you have to decide, is my mom's hair short, long, or medium? If your mom's hair is medium to her shoulders, then all you have to do is go right to the shoulder spot. And then what I did was I just went up, down, up, down, up, down to show where her hair is. And you're going to do that on both sides. Okay? Then if you want to make it look like she has strands of hair, because our hair is made up of all different types of little fine strands, then you're going to come over here and you're just going to make some lines. Okay? You make some lines in there. If your mom's hair is short, then you'll stop sooner. And if your mom's hair is longer, then you'll just make this line go down even farther. Okay? The last thing is, does your mom have bangs? The hair that goes right in front of your forehead. So if your mom has bangs, you're still going to go like this. You're going to finish off the head. You're going to make that rainbow shape. And then the first thing you're going to do is you're going to see where the ears are. And you're going to do those squiggles again. And they're going to go up and down and up and down and up and down all the way to here. And I'm trying to make it as up and down as possible because our bangs don't normally swoosh to the side often unless you have the special swoopy bangs. Okay, so that is going to be my bangs. And then you're going to do the same thing that you did with this hair where you're going to come off from the middle and you're going to go up. And maybe I want my hair to be long this time. And you're going to come up again. And then I'm making my squiggles. And my lines. Your lines can be straight. They can be wavy. Maybe your mom has some wavy hair. So then her lines would not be straight. So I'm making mine squiggly so that I have wavy hair. Okay, so you decide. So you could have your hair up, you could have your hair down, or you can have your hair down with bangs. It's up to you, and it depends on if your mom wears her hair up more often or if they have their hair down more often. Okay? All right, we're going to go back over to my piece of paper so that we can finish doing the rest of this directed draw together. All right? Okay, so now that we're here back together on our drawing that we were doing on the paper, we're all going to make our rainbow shape to connect the head. And then this next part is when you add the hair. I am going to add the hair for my mom. So remember, my mom and her hair might look different than your mom and her hair. So you have to think about what I showed you on the whiteboard before you draw the hair, okay? But for me, my mom kind of has swoopy bangs. So I'm going to make her part, I know I said in the middle, but for her part, she does it on the side a little bit. So I'm going to make it on the side. My straight line is down. Then I'm going to swoop to one ear and swoop to the other ear. And that will be part of her hair because she likes to wear her hair down. And then I said that her hair is also kind of long. So I'm going to start where I put my part and I'm going to come up and over. And then I'm going to do the other side up and over. And then I have to make my jagged edges. Now I'm not going to put my jagged edges in front of her because normally hair gets parted around your neck. And so it is not going to be right in the very front of the shirt. It's just going to be maybe on either side of the shoulders. And then I like to make it look like I can see some of the strands of hair. So I'm going to be adding some of those lines we talked about. And my mom's hair is pretty straight. So I'm going to try and make the lines that I'm drawing straight. But remember, if your mom has wavy hair, you might want these lines to be wavier. You might not want them to be straight lines like mine. So now that I have my lines and my hair drawn, I also want to add a little bit of eyebrows. And if you want, you could also add eyelashes. And I know that some of my friends like to do side eyelashes. In this finished drawing I did side eyelashes. But you might also like to do eyelashes just from the top. So I might also do my eyelashes like this. And that's okay too. The other thing I want you to do is I want you to just put one black circle in the middle of each eye, and then we're going to color around it afterwards. Okay, so now that I have my hair, I have pretty much finished drawing my mom. The leftover thing for me to do is that I need to color it. So I told you already that my mom's hair is brown and blonde because she dyes it. But if your grown-up's hair is just brown or just blonde or just red, then you're going to color it just the solid color. Because my mom's hair is more than one color, I'm going to use my crayons when I'm coloring this, and I'm going to use lots of colors. So I looked at my crayons that I had, and I saw, I have my brown, which is the brown that I'm using right now. Oops, I went outside the lines. Darn it. Do you think that my mom is going to hate it now? No, because your mom and my mom love just what we do because we thought of them and we worked hard. It is okay if you make a mistake. So I added my brown, but I also know that she has some blonde, and she has different color blonde in her hair because she has been dyeing her hair for a long time. So I'm going to add this color of yellow, and I'm going to add another color yellow to it. Okay, so now I've added my second yellow, and then my last yellow is my yellow that's going to kind of fill in all the rest of the white spaces. That side looks okay. Now I got to move on to my other side. Okay, so now I've got my mom's yellow brown hair. Perfect. The next thing I want you to think about is what color eyes does your mom have? Does your mom have blue eyes? Does your mom have brown eyes? Does she have green eyes? Those are the most common colors. Sometimes our eyes change colors. My eyes changed from green to blue. So I could, if I was drawing myself, I would have to choose what color, but you have to ask your mom or your dad, or maybe you just know what color eyes your mom has. And then you're going to take that color. My mom has green eyes. And I'm going to draw around that black circle that I made on my eye. Drawing around it, just like that. Okay? The next thing you're going to do is you're going to think about what color skin does my mom have? Does my mom have light colored skin or dark colored skin? And you're going to try and find the crayon that matches her skin color the best. My mom has light colored skin like me, so I'm going to take my light tan color crayon and I'm going to color in her ears and her face and her neck. I'm going to do her ears and her neck first because that's fastest, and then the face I'll take my time with. Okay, now I got her skin colored in, and the last part is the shirt. Now you need to think about your mom and decide, does my mom have a special shirt that's her favorite? Or does she have a special color that's her favorite? And so on my last picture, I did purple because that's one of my mom's favorite colors, but she also really likes green. So I think this time I'm going to color her shirt green. If you wanted, because your mom maybe has more than one favorite color, you could make a pattern on your mom's shirt and you could maybe have it be green, purple, or blue, pink, whatever your mom's favorite colors are. And you can make a pattern. But for me, I think I'm just going to color my shirt a solid color. And so I'm going to choose a solid green. Let's see. What green do I want to use? I suppose this one. And then I'm just going to color in her shirt around her hair because my mom's hair is not green. And fill it in all the way. Try to make sure I don't get green on her neck because she's not an alien. She doesn't have green skin. And sometimes your hand might get tired from coloring. And that's okay because that just means that you're working the muscles in your hands and making them stronger. And that's super good for you to do. But if you get tired, you can always put your pencil or your crayon down, shake out your hand like this. Ooh. Shake, 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 shake. And then pick up your pencil or your crayon and try again. Everybody's hands get tired sometimes. All right. And here is my final project. Look at that. There's my mom. What do you think? I hope that you love doing this directed draw with me today. And like I said in the video that I made yesterday, I am going to post this one for you to do, but I'm also going to post how to do this one. So if you loved doing this one with me, but you also wanted to do another picture, you could try doing this one where it's a picture of your mom and you giving each other a hug. It's a little more challenging, but I definitely think you would love it and your grown-up would love it too. Okay, so I will post directions for this one, but I'm not going to do a directed draw step-by-step with you for this one. I only had time to do this one. All right? I hope you had fun. I loved drawing with you. You know, it's one of my favorite things to do. And I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.